Sutton. I am 27 years old. I turned 28 April 23rd. Happy birthday to me. I currently live in New Haven, Connecticut right now, but I was actually raised in West Haven, Connecticut. Well, I grew up with my mother and my stepfather. I grew up with my two older brothers, Robert and Marquette. Um, my real father wasn't really around, so my mom had buried my stepfather, and he's actually like my real father because he's been there for me since I was a baby. We in a loving, stable home. I was actually like the spoiled one because I'm one of the youngest boys, so I was very spoiled when I was younger. Um, yeah, it was a great experience. Sometimes it was hard times, but most times it was very like a great experience for me growing up in certain households and everything. So, I see meeting people in certain neighborhoods, like certain areas where actually grew up at, being able to go to camp, being able to go to school. Um, Camp was actually fun. It was actually ran by my nana, so like we would actually have like a good time. Everybody used to go to the park. We used to have cookouts. Like we was like basically the neighborhood favorite people growing up in the projects areas that I grew up in. Me and my older brother, we get along, but we also did have like a lot of ups and downs. Like we had a lot of misunderstandings. We did have a lot of arguments, fights. Like, but that's brother sibling stuff. Siblings go through that regardless. But at the end of the day, we never separated from each other. We always had each other's backs every single time. What motivated me more was on the step team in West Haven High. Actually, like a stepper for West Haven High, and that actually like motivated me to, buckle down and try to do what I gotta do in school. And also in order for me to stay on that team, because that was like one of my favorite things I love to do. Since I'm a dancer, and I know that dancing could take me a long way, so that was very motivational. My mom was motivational as well too. She didn't give up on me, even though, like I said, I was a very terrorizing person in high school. I was bad. I was real bad. I'm not even gonna lie. But my mom never gave up on me. My teachers never gave up on me. My principal never gave up on me. And I still thank them till this day. Whenever I see them out in the public, I always thank them for what they have done for me. Dancing started for me when I was like young. I gotta say when I was around 8, 9 years old. I got it from my mom because she likes too. I don't know. I guess like music, it gets me to that point where I just want to get up and start dancing. Certain music that I like to do, I start dancing, and my mom actually seen that talent. So she, like I said, she actually took me to like being on the step team in high school, and taking me to dance school and dance classes and everything. I also did used to teach dance as well. I was also a choreographer for a lot of events going on out here in the community. Like fundraisers, carnivals, parties. I was basically a dancing promoter for a lot of events that went on. So yeah, I'm still nice to this day. Don't get me wrong, I'm still good to this day. I heard a couple of my friends, we would gather around in the lunchroom, beating on the table, making beats and everything, and everybody would go around and start freestyling, which is like a rap that comes to your mind or whatever you want to talk about. And I was like, I want to try it one day, so I actually did start trying it. And everybody was like, "Oh, I'm good with it. I'm nice with it. I should do music." So I actually had people tell me that I should start making music and taking it somewhere else ever since I was in high school. I never really took it seriously until 2020.